We have the right to choose if we want a white community also.
I hope this video didn't hurt anyone's feelings. If you need a tissue, I don't have any, but I do have a bag. If you're not an American, just gonna let you know that's all Americans freaking fight about. I don't mean to. Hi guys, what's up? It's summer, as in the season, as in the sun. So today's video is going to be a reaction video. I'm going to be reacting to SNOOPMAYA's video that she recently just posted 18 hours ago. It's called Wearing Anti-Trump Shirts to My Racist Republican School for a Week. Now listen, I used to watch her a lot when I was younger, enough to hear her talk about how her school, she experienced a lot of racism. So when I saw this video, I was like, seriously though, I really want to make a reaction video to this. I'm honestly like scared for her that she actually did this, because I do believe that she has said that she lives in Georgia. Kind of scared, guys.
I look really messy and dead and tired because I don't have any makeup on, nor is my hair actually done. I woke up like this. Period. The fact that I'm not nervous at all to wear this, like, on my way to school right now. Good morning. Already seeing some Trump stickers on their cars passing me, so I'm sure they're going to be very excited to see what I have to say about it. Currently walking back to my house because I lost a part of my pop socket and I really need to...
Sorry guys, my brother's FaceTiming me. Why would you like to FaceTime me?
Unlock the door so I can run in because I see a yellow jacket out here.
I'm trying to record.
It'll only take 1 second.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry guys, my brother's running from a yellow jacket, so I had to open the door. Anyways, continuing.
Also, I don't have a class at all right now, so that's why I'm able to come home and look for the part of my pop socket. Update, my Trump supporter teacher was not here, which is fine. He'll probably be here sometime this week. While I was in that class, this one boy like gave me the dirtiest look. Like I was sitting, like we sit at the same table, gave me the dirtiest look and like whispered to his friend, and then his friend looked up at my shirt. I was like, period. Y'all, we found her. We found her. Aston, what do you think about my shirt?
I love it.
Wow, I look like a crackhead.
I support you.
Thank you, Aston. I've got a lot of dirty looks today. Thank you so much for being a supporter.
Baby.
Oh my god, gotta blur that out. If you're gonna read by today's title, today I'm going to be wearing anti-Trump shirts to my racist, very, very Republican school.
We have the right to choose if we want a white community also. That's why we moved here.
You believe. That's what you believe. Excuse
Recap of today. My Trump supporter teacher was not here today. We'll get him next time, guys. Hopefully he's here tomorrow. And also the boy in my second period class that gave me the dirtiest look in the entire world when I sat down. I hope you enjoy these shirts for the rest of the week because I'm not stopping. Period. But here's what the shirt actually says. It says, Trump supporters be like, he didn't say that. If he did, he didn't mean it. And if he did, you didn't understand it. And if you did, it's not a big deal. And if it is, others have said worse.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know.
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird.
I just woke up. I look a mess, but my hair's kind of cute, not gonna lie. Here's the fit. Got the champion shorts on too. Okay. And the shirt says anyone but Trump. Literally anyone else 2020. And I love it. I look kind of cute today. Gotta be cute. Gotta stun on them. Let them know that we hate Trump, but make it fashion. Period.
but it is still well watered. Now, always in teaching craft. He might have done it. They're the freaking principals. They have so many secrets that, okay, great. Now, so David and Sam, in craft and with arts, have tried to do anything to get him to come home. That's just a gift. That's a gift. That's just simplicity. So all of this is just good old Curtin News Network, aka CNN. Just they're finding just because they want. That's all. That's all. Now, could they try to impeach him one day? Yes. I really do think that they would. You think I did. Because that's how much they just don't like him. And they don't like him because it's not a real politician. He's a businessman that is now a president. He's not an actual backstabbing douchebag piece.
Okay, at this point, I just want to know what her teacher is teaching because.
So what they're basically.
Do they just have extra time in class?
Not put on fight.
Or.
He is not one of them. And that's why they're like. But that's what our country needs. You know, they were dead, so we need a business license. Well, not just that. We needed somebody that was not a backstabbing, crooked guy. It's only growing. It's not growing, it's gone down. Actually, if your wife looks like it, now, in Donald Trump's defense, he has no reason to pull the gun. He's wrong, or whatever. Didn't care. She's hot.
High school boys be like.
They always will and always have.
Sorry, I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm pretty sure her audio is going like in and out of her phone. I think that's what she also like typed in at one point. So yeah, the audio is going in and out for me too. So
right now, that's what I was talking about. It's like because are we talking about well,
If it's shady stuff, I mean, that's it.
Russia was saying things like this that they've tried to like blow up have actually been like good business transactions. And yes, he might have done it like backdoor. Yeah, exactly. And it's backdoor stuff. What a shame. When Obama got away from it, so it's totally see Republicans crazy.
Remember what I said this to you guys one time in West Point? You disagreed with me. I said this to you. I said whenever Obama got away, you never saw like yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I remember you guys were like adamant. No, you probably were. I probably did. Yeah, we did get but whenever Donald Trump was elected, it's not the fact well, listen. You hear this?
He is.
So what is socialism? And people are like, they don't bring it up. They're just there because it's like the popular thing to do. Look up Owen's lawyer. Now, at the same time, there were crazy people.
That's just what it is. At the same time, the bad people are always going to get them. Whether there's laws or not.
no, literally at this point, her whole entire class has turned into this.
He's married immigrants. 3 of them are immigrants. So what does that tell you? Is he a racist? No.
What would solve the whole thing in the border if they would just start shooting? Only shoot a couple, and they would go home.
You think deterrence would work?
If they would shoot.
Shut down the government. We need the money to put up that wall. We need a wall that is high as hell and is dangerous as hell to cross. People die crossing that wall. Maybe they'll just stay on their side.
What would solve the whole thing in the border if they would just start shooting?
Second review.
The schedule for when certain subjects can take tests. All 4 of them can today.
Here we go. Ooh. What are you, Aslan? Thank you for holding my camera for me.
Stop flexing! You're ruining my pure white bloodline! And Trump all over.
We love to see it.
Jello beats, holla at us.
It's hard to believe that this show aired nearly 30 years ago.
I get a phone case. I have the same hairstyle again. Super cute. I'm wearing my champion shorts. We're about to leave. This is a pretty blatantly obvious shirt. It's huge too.
Oh my gosh, at this point, her entire school and teachers have got to be sick of her. I mean, honestly, like...
Huge shirt. It's pretty big on me as well. So it's not hard to miss the Trump shirt. So it's most likely my teacher might say something. He does. I've come prepared. I know what I'm going to say. And I have a feeling they're always going to say something about Obama. I know stuff about Obama too.
It happened.
They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. You could say politically correct that the look doesn't matter, but the look obviously matters. Like you wouldn't have your job if you weren't beautiful.
J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on?
Alright, Aspen, last review. What do we think?
Okay. Basic, but get your point across.
Martha
I like
Trump.
It's
Oh,
squad.
that was
Here
gross.
comes the cootie squad. Yeah, my teacher said something about it today.
So I told y'all that my teacher did talk about my shirt. I knew he was going to because it's obvious that it says Dumb Trump on it. So I'm walking into class. I'm early, so I'm like one of the first people in there. My teacher's standing outside of the hall, and he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey," and so like I give this like weird smile, like, and he's like, "What was that for?" I was like, "Nothing. I'm having a good day," because I know he's gonna see my shirt. And like yesterday they were talking about Trump. I was like, boom. So I sit down and he's like following me to my seat, and he's like, "Didn't you have on like an anti-Trump shirt or something yesterday?" I was like, "Yeah, I got another one on today." And I stood up, I showed him my shirt, and he was like, "So what's that for? Why? What? Like?" And I was like, "Because I hate Trump. I do not like Trump. We don't like Trump." And he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because Trump's an awful person." And he was like, "Yeah, I know. Trump is an awful person." First of all, hold on. How are you literally yesterday talking about he's the greatest president we've ever had, but you said he's awful? You literally think he's an awful person, but he's a great president? Okay, shut up. You sound stupid. Your morals are already incorrect. He's like, "Okay, yeah, I know he's an awful person, but like, why do you hate him?" And so I'm like, "He's putting children in cages." And then he was like, "Okay, but do you know how many peasants have pet children in cages?" First of all, already starting off on the wrong foot. You can't justify wrong with wrong. So I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And he's like, "Well, Obama did it." And I was like, "Actually, Obama didn't start that. Bush was doing it before Obama." And then he was like, "Okay, well, Obama didn't take the cages down." And I was like, "Okay, but Trump is making it worse. Did you know that before Trump, 0 kids had ever died in cages? None of them had ever died. Ever. And then, but when Trump became president, he decided to also," and I was trying, like, okay, and I was like, "Also, Obama never put any immigration policies in place to rip children apart from their families. No immigration policies, none at all. Versus Trump took away DACA, created a zero toleration policy. Zero toleration. And zero toleration is any illegal immigrant is automatically a criminal in his eyes. That's what he's doing, incriminating them and prosecuting them, right? Obama didn't do that. So the situation is now 100% worse. So this is the worst these conditions have ever been. So I'm trying to explain this to him. He is literally making the argument of a 2-year-old. This is why I can't with Trump supporters, because pretty much they always justify wrong with wronger. You cannot sit here and say, well, he did it, so it doesn't, like, I can do it. Like, no, you can't. Because in a court you don't say, well, yeah, I beat my child, but like he killed him, so like at least I did better than, like, no. He's literally barely letting me talk. He's just like, okay, but Obama. I'm like, we're not talking about Obama. We're talking about Trump because we don't like Trump. You know why? Because he's an awful person. And not only that, I didn't get to finish my, like, the rest of the things I had to say. I have looked this up back and forth. I have my stuff together. I know Trump is the worst person. So he's like walking away because I'm making valid points. I was ready to continue making valid points, right? Like, they literally have, once you bring up immigration and stuff like that, they have no actual, like, morally correct views on it. So it's like you're making yourself sound like an awful racist, if we're being honest right now. Like, they just make themselves sound awful when you bring up immigration, pretty much. So if you really want to get in an argument with a Trump supporter, you can shut them down that way. And you know why they think it's acceptable to treat them and let them die in there is because Trump is literally making it known that they're inhumane. They don't deserve rights. They don't deserve any respect at all. I don't care about your child's life because they're probably going to grow up to be a rapist or a gang member. That's pretty much the message he's conveying. And also, if you look at all of the mass shootings, so many of them have direct correlations to Trump and saying that, well, like, well, I think they're invaders. Like the man who shot 51 Muslims called them invaders and was a Trump supporter. But yeah, that's what I have to say about it. Like, Trump supporters are stupid. They literally have no idea what they're talking about. None at all. When it comes to that, they don't have any argument. The only thing that they can say is, oh, well, they did worse. Is that supposed to make you sound like a good guy? Is that supposed to make him sound like a good guy? And a lot of Trump supporters, I'm just going to bring this up real quick. A lot of Trump supporters are pro-life, right? But don't care about the 7 kids that died last year in camps. Y'all care so much about an unborn child, 3 cells in a womb. But the minute a child that's actually living, breathing, and was just ripped from his parents is killed in a camp, is killed in a cage, y'all want to be silent? Okay, yeah, you're not pro-life. You're not. You're just a racist.
I don't know, I thought the video in itself was going to kind of be different, as in, like, I thought she was going to do like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't hate people. You aren't born racist. Like, it's just not a thing. You don't just hop out the womb and be like, don't like this person. Literally, children will grab any color hand. The chances of you seeing a high schooler that votes a completely different party than their parents is not gonna happen. Like, it's, please show me one that does, because it's very, very, very rare if you have that, because children are going to do what they're taught. I think she made an excellent point saying, but are you really pro-life if it doesn't matter to you that, like, children have lost their lives? At this point, it's like, now I think you're just picking and choosing which lives you're really going to care about. Like, people are pro-life when they want to be pro-life. People are pro-life when they feel like your life matters, or they see a value through their eyes, through their human, imperfect eyes. So with that being said, I hope this video didn't hurt anyone's feelings. If you need a tissue, I don't have any, but I do have a bag. Let's be realistic. I mean, truly.
I even thought about a baby. I'm so crazy. Everything was so cool. But lately